Hello, welcome to Irons United for another West Ham COYI show with me, Alf Kaspari. Yes, what a week it's been in the West Ham world. It's the COYI show dedicated to the number 2. That's right. What's all this about? Well, I'll tell you what it's about. Number 2, that's 2 times David Moyes has been our manager. That is 2 games he's been in charge. That is 2 wins in a row for David Moyes. And yes, against Gillingham, we scored 2 goals, and it wasn't pretty, I gotta say, especially the first half. They came at us, put us under the cosh. We didn't really get going, really. I like the way David Moyes changed things up a little bit. I like this change in formation. It tells me that he's thinking about each individual game. Yeah, it wasn't working for first half. There's no doubt that he's gone into the dressing room at half time and given them an earful. They've responded. They came out the second half, had much a better half. The passing was crisper. We started to open up a little bit more. The class and the fatigue from Gillingham started to tell, I think. But the class on our side started to shine through. They liked pulling shirts, didn't they? For a few times, and Lanzini and Rice. I think we should have had a Stonewall penalty there. But there we go. I mean, look. Wasn't to be, but there you go. There's my man Zabaleta coming in with a cheeky little goal. I'll say, look, in all fairness, it was a shot. It was great movement from Anderson. Masuaku, I thought, I had a reasonable game. Some times he wasn't playing well, especially for the first bit. Then he sort of grew into it a little bit more. Anderson indifferent at times as well. But great movement in change of play, great cross across the box, and he, got onto it and, shot on target. That's what we need, shots on target. These FA Cup ties are always going to be difficult, I think, especially with our track record in recent years. But against low league opposition, who it's their big day in the sun, as it were. They're going to come at us. They're going to come at any Premier League side, and they're going to want to prove a point. And in the end, it was a professional job from us, I think. They responded at half time. David Moyes, tweaked here, tweaked there. Some substitutions, made the impact as they should have done. And I think, it was a worthy win. It was a deserved win. Whether we, rose to the occasion or really shone through, I don't think that's really important. The really important thing is that we won the game. We don't have to play a replay. And, we're on to the next round, which is always good. Hopefully, we'll get another lower league opposition and, we can apply the same sort of thing. I was really pleased that Moyes came out with a relatively strong side, or first 11 side. Really pleased with that. I was pleased that he changed things up a little bit. Could he have played some of the kids? Yes, but for me, it was all about building momentum and making sure that we got the win. We got 2 wins in a row now. We've got 2 games in charge. You can go into the Sheffield game, with a bit of pomp. They've just won as well. So they had a tough game as well against low league opposition as well. So I think we can both feel a bit, battle hardened, but a little bit bruised as well. We're coming into the game. I think this is going to be a tough game against Sheffield. But look, this is all about building momentum, and I think he's done that, David Moyes. So I think the players have proved themselves yet again that they can withstand this kind of low league pressure, not be too complacent. I think that's what we've been for the last few seasons, especially under Pellegrini, the last 2 cup exits, all 3 or 4 exits, it's just complacent, not good enough. So we need to do that. It's nice that David Moyes is wanting to put emphasis on the FA Cup as well. For us fans, for us to believe in something, that he's on our side a little bit. Now, whether this is all smoke and mirrors, whether this is all just, lip service, who knows? But what I'm saying is, on the face of it, good win in the league, good win in difficult circumstances, probably against worthy opposition, I'd say. Gillingham, they came out and they played well and they battled hard, especially first half. But we came out on top. So Zabaleta got his goal, and then in the end of the game was over. But Fornals got his goal, good strike. Fornals is improving, isn't he? And he comes on, and he's showing himself to be a good, energetic player. Some close skill, close control, good distribution, good crossing the ball when he needs to. But he gets in amongst them, which is really good. I think if there's only one thing that I would say, whilst when Haller was there, he had one shot against the post, unlucky. I think also he's had a few howling misses as well, and he had a howling miss, when it kind of went up into the stands, but it could have joined a flight path from Heathrow, really, that shot. And I think he's done it quite a few times this season. Now, I know this is all about confidence as well. The more he plays, the more he gets shots on target. And I'm not going to say to him, make sure you only, strike on goal, because I think, he just needs to keep on shooting. I think it will come, but I think we've got to expect a few more, wide misses from him as well, or missed kicks. But hopefully not too many. One word of warning for us, if we play against Sheffield United as we did in the first half against Gillingham, I think we're on for a hiding here. So we've got to sharpen up right from the first whistle. Not like we've done the last couple of seasons, been really slow starts. We could have easily gone 2 or 3 down, and then we've had to try and claw it back. We need to start on the front foot as well, and never again. Hopefully we can do that. Hopefully we can see a progression, momentum progression. But look, a great win in the cup. Great to be in the next round. Great to be buoyant, and it is the Oi show of 2-2, 2-2. Right, hopefully we can have another 2 goals or more in the next game. But catch you on the next Oi show. I'm sure it will be. Catch you again. Cheers.